Hi, and I'm back finally. It seems that I managed to fix the issue that I was having with my internet. Finally back, so we can resume this because I was kind of getting hooked on the vocabulary that I was getting. And oh, by the way, if the music is mixed too loud, please let me know. I don't really have like a good feedback here. Let me just lower just a bit, and I think it's still good, but if it is too low on the mix, you guys let me know. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I had a lot of time to plan, a lot of time to think about what I'm going to do with this channel, a lot of time to think of what I'm going to do with other channels, and I plan on talking a little bit about it today. I plan on covering like new plans. I plan on covering like actually continue the game, and I actually have a small side activity. I worked a little bit on my scenes. As you can see, like you can see me really big now. The initial scenes and scenes on OBS, just so you know, every screen here is a scene. So if I do this, and for example, I just want to drop this, I just change to another scene. If I want to emphasize like the game, I'll just change to another scene. And if I want to do like a traditional stream experience where like I'm in a side cam on the side of the game, like I'll do something like this, and this is another scene. So I worked on my scenes because I wanted to improve readability. I thought readability was really poor. I watched some of my streams. I mean, it was acceptable if you were watching on a computer screen, which is what I do. I have 3 monitors here. I have one in the middle and 2 smaller ones at the side. But if you're watching that on a single phone, I can see how that, like, especially for stuff like kanji, it can be frustrating. It can be hard to even tell the difference between one character and the other. So I worked hard on improving that. Like, I wanted to make the scenes very readable, and you guys see when I start transcribing, which I'm going to start soon. I'm going to waste too much time on this intro. We have plenty of time to talk. One big change. Hello, Kuroako. Thank you for joining as always. Really appreciate it. So I have a bunch of changes and plans. Like I ran a poll on Twitter to ask people about what kinds of content that do they want and how long do they want the videos to be. So I have a lot of like very valuable information that I can use in order to make the experience better here. I'm also going to do stuff on other channels. There is a big demand for shorter videos. I personally don't think shorter videos are honestly worth it, but I cannot tell people how they want to study, how they want content. So if you want a shorter video, I'll make a shorter video, but I'll also work on, like, when I mean shorter, I mean like 1 minute, 1 minute 30, I mean like the TikTok format. I'm going to do that, except I'm not going to be dancing. There's no like dancing and fashionable songs. Like, this ain't me. I think I'm too old for that, honestly. No, I'm pretty sure there's somebody 2 or 3 times my age who's doing TikTok dances. But it's not me. It's definitely, might not be about age, but it's definitely about my personality. Anyway, let me just go back to this. And okay, so let's talk a little about plans and all. First of all, I'm going to cross-post that everywhere, so you don't need to follow me on TikTok. I know there's like when I have like my starting stream screen, there's like social media. There's like my Ko-fi page, there's my Twitter, and there's my Instagram, which, by the way, I changed the Instagram. I just made a new one. So I'm going to cross post the same videos across all platforms. They're going to be on YouTube, they're going to be on TikTok, they're going to be on Instagram, and I'm also going to download the video from TikTok and post on Twitter. So at least 4 platforms where you can watch the same videos. Maybe I'll make an exception to like something that I feel that only belongs on one platform, but usually I'm going to be cross-posting the same content. This is me being realistic. This is about getting people to join in. This is like the top of the funnel. So I'm going to do as much as I can with the time that I have. I don't have a lot of time. I want to make more content that I feel is relevant, and that takes a bit, I don't know, slightly longer videos. The videos where I plan to spend most of my time, they're going to range between like 7 to 15 minutes. I have a few series planned, and I feel a few more one-off videos. I'll talk more about them soon, but I think based on the kind of stuff that I do here so far, I think you guys can kind of guess what it is. A lot of them are going to be about writing and literacy and my process, but some might be surprises, and I'm not going to spoil them. Let's go back to the game. I think it's been a while, so let me just come here and let's just change to this. Okay, so it's been a while. Last time we played, we were this scene. Oh, by the way, let me raise the, I think that's the game volume, because if anybody talks, yeah, that's the same scene I have here on the transcript. So let me show you all what I'm doing with the transcript now. And I think that's going to be very very good in, compared to what I was doing before. So now the text is much bigger. I desemphasized the whole game screen, and I'm focusing on the text box. Both that and the transcription. So here I'm transcribing exactly what you're seeing on the video, and they're both around the same size. Like the transcription's a little bit bigger and the font is different, so it's not really a one-to-one comparison, but I think it's like legible enough. If it's not, please, any feedback is appreciated. You can comment, you can leave something there, and I'll try to do my best to make the size a little bit more legible. Oh, thank you, Rin. So yes, I was going to. Anyway, let's go back to the actual transcription here. So I also changed the dictionary screen a little bit. It's not a big change, but I had to change the scene so it's a little more visible. I think this is good. Again, I desemphasized the game, so you can still read the text at the bottom, but it's not as big. I think this is good enough for now. Let's just go back to good enough transcription then. Let's just start. And again, casual reminder that I'm very, very rusty. I took a very long study break. Unnecessarily long study break, so I'm feeling very rusty right now. I wouldn't advise anybody to hug me, you'll get tetanus. I'm not even kidding. But let's continue.
人類を未来へ導く希望の光としてかねてより計画されていたロケットの打ち上げですが、反対する市民の声も根強く。
Okay, I'm lowering the music a little more, and I think I'm going to play the audio again. But let's try to transcribe without the audio reference, and let's see how long we can get without needing the assistance. So it's asa. Oh. Agio. Okay, so it's using the double brackets. I honestly never remember how to type those. I mean, I think I can just do that. I can just maybe hit enter, but nah. Let's start. So I think that's Jinrui, the word. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding shift when I type it. I think I typed a lot of katakana recently. So yeah, Jinrui o Mirai. Okay, this one I don't remember. I can recognize Kibo and Hikari after, but I don't remember this one. So, okay, let's go back to the dictionary then. So, dictionary screen. I think I'm going to use the good and no radical search here. Let's try to identify them based on radicals. So has that one, has the road to. Never know how I'm supposed to deal with that road. Okay. Never know if this one counts, but I think it does. It's not this one. Okay, I think it's this. Yeah, it's 100 over. Yeah. So that and ku. Michi iku. Okay, that is a new word for me. So that means to guide, to lead, to show the way, to conduct, or to derive or to deduce. That's interesting. Let's go on the newsletter. Casual reminder, I have a newsletter on review. Every time I stream this, I gather all the new words and I make up like a Twitter thread. And I turn that thread onto a newsletter that's a little more readable. So if people want something that they can just copy and paste and put it in like a Anki deck or Notion file, and they want like a reference, it's easier to follow like that. So I make the newsletter for that. If you want the link, it's on my Twitter page. I assume if you're here, you know my Twitter, but if you're not, it's at JPX Machina, no comma, no underlines or anything. At JPX Machina. But let's go back to transcribing. So it's to guide, to lead, to show, to conduct. Okay. Michibiku. That's a nice verb. Michibiku Kibo. Like hope no hikari light toshite kama kanete yori. That's keikaku sareteita. I think that's roketo no uchiage desu ga. Just casual reminder, this stream that I do every Monday is Genbun Mama. It's all about transcription. I know it's kind of boring to watch. It's not the most stimulating thing, but it is an exercise that I do. I do it on my own with other games. I just decided that I'm going to stream, but I cannot deviate from the philosophy and turn it into entertainment. So I'd recommend, if you're watching this and you feel like, oh, like this isn't the guy playing the game, grab a notepad, grab your your laptop and try to transcribe too. I think that's a very good exercise. It trains your eyes to read better and faster. It trains like your recollection of vocabulary. And especially, it forces you to write, because that's something that I see a lot of people neglecting, myself included, for a long time. They read a lot, they watch a lot of videos, they think like, oh, I know all the explanations, and they do like the flashcards reviews and like, oh, I can recognize this and this and this, and then when they try to write, they realize, oh, that's a different function of the ring, and suddenly I cannot do it. So I absolutely recommend you guys try to engage in something similar. Like if you can, try to transcribe too. Oh, hentai. Oh yeah, it's in the word. Oh yeah, I just saw hentai suru. It's like right after. Just got distracted. Good catch. Ring. Is it ring? How I'm supposed to pronounce? I think it is. I saw some of your videos, but I never. I'm really bad at remember how people say their names. I barely say mine here. By the way, my name is Mateus. Not everybody feels super comfortable pronouncing. If you're from any other culture, I have the name of an evangelist, so you can use every version that is comfortable. I'm good with Matthew, I'm good with Mateo, I'm good with Matthias, I'm good with every version of my name is good. Even my fiance is not super comfortable. She barely says my name. She uses nicknames, and I realize she's shy. She is not Brazilian, she's Filipina. So, okay, hantai suru. Is that shimin? I think it is. Shimin. Let's put that word in the dictionary, just because honestly it's been a while since I've seen it, and I like a good refresher on the meaning. Yeah, it is citizen. It was what I was thinking about. Citizenry, public, city inhabitant, townspeople, bourgeois, middle class. Oh, I got it right. Nice. So, okay. Let me... no. Boy. So yeah, the one thing that I don't do is try to translate things. Because even though I feel like I can start to translate, translating live wastes a lot of time at my level. If you want like an approximation of what my level in Japanese would be, I feel like if I could cram in 3 months enough to pass into, but that would be a cram. I'm like a very middle of the road and free. And I'm coming from a long break where I haven't studied a lot, so I don't feel like translating is effective. I do planning on holding like weekly translation exercises on my Discord server, but I want to set up like a bot so it handles like some of the moderation. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, I think I'll post like an invite to the Discord server around the 10th, like 4 days from now, 3 days from now. Oh, today's the 7th, 3 days from now. And I plan on starting like daily, like book club style, grabbing just like a four panel comic and try to do translation daily with the community. I hope it's fun, and I think that's more effective. I don't do that here because I think it's a waste of time. So what I do is from time to time I just change the language in the game and we go back and we make sure that we really understood. But yeah. Anyway, I just found a word that I don't really recognize. So it goes koemo, and I think that is root, and that is like strength. So tsuyoku. I'm not sure. Ne tsuyoku. Let's go to the dictionary and... Oh, I think I was in the dictionary. Oh no. Yeah. Let's go to the dictionary. Okay. So ne tsuyo. Netsuyo is it's adjective, so let's go for the adverbial form. They don't have it, so okay. Firmly rooted, deep-seated. It's not even marked as a common word. I would guess that that's how you read it, but it's one of those words where like you just know the characters, you can deduce what is the meaning. It was what I deduced, though deep-seated was probably like a better translation to what I have in mind. And I wanted to make sure that it read as I thought about it in my head. By the way, I think I need some water. So, okay, let's try this. Let's go back to the transcript. Nezu yoku. Okay. Dot dot dot. Change for ellipses. Dot dot dot. Change for ellipses. It doesn't show the IME screen on the capture. I think that's a big shame. I wish it did. I think it would make it more interesting to follow, but let's just repeat the line. I want to hear the whole line again. So go on log. I'm going to lower the music and we can hear the line again.
人類を未来へ導く希望の光としてかねてより計画されていたロケットの打ち上げですが、反対する市民の声も根強く、人類を未来へ導く希望の光としてかねてより計画されていたロケットの打ち上げですが、反対する市民の声も根強く。
Okay, that is very fast. I'm at a point where I can see, like, if I'm watching something normal, like an anime or people talking, I'm okay. But people talking on like journalistic media, it's always too fast for me. I was like, no way I can follow this. I understand why a lot of people struggle because it's way too fast. So, okay, let's continue. Oh, okay, it's back to Catherine. So it's oh, sorry. Let's raise the music a little more. So honestly, music, yeah, just change a little. Kondo koso tobu no kane. And then there's a small e. Always annoying to type, but yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next screen. So I'm not sure if I remember his name. I think it's Natsumi. Natsumi. I thought it was Natsu for a few days and then... Oh, let me just write it like this. Oh, it's here. Okay. I don't know why they feel like they have to double punctuation every single time, but I decided to call this show Genbun Mama, so I have to be faithful to the text. It sucks. It sucks. Every time there's like ellipses, they go 6. Every time there's exclamation points, there are like 2. It's unnecessarily doubled, but let's just go. Tobusa. Let's just do tobu and then sa. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to do the proper conversion.
だといいけど、 花火を打ち上げるゆとりがあるなら、あたしら庶民の暮らしをどうにかしなさいよってね。
You see, I'm going to play again. Her speech pattern is much easier to follow. So
だといいけど、花火を打ち上げるゆとりがあるなら、あたしら庶民の暮らしをどうにかしなさいよってね。
okay, let's go back to the last screen. Let's write what she said. So we go here and it's cat said. So it's like this. And it's a small u and the small. Sometimes people ask me, how do you write the small kana? Most people who are used to typing on a computer by now, they're probably figured out, but a lot of people are new to this, so just in case it's your case. The way you type the small ones, you go X and then you write the letter that you want. Like, because there's no X sound in Japanese, it's always going to assume that it's not going to be like a syllable. So you go X and U, or X and A, X and A, and you're going to get the small kana. Always works like this. Like, if you want to do with like especially to form sounds like the F sounds, the V sounds, they're kind of more modern. The proper T, like TI, T instead of T, or Tu instead of Tsu. You're going to need that from time to time. Just type the small kana. I say that because a lot of people really study with like a notebook and they're not used to typing on a computer. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I love typing. I have a lot of keyboards in my house. I think I have 8 different kinds of keyboards in my house. I absolutely love typing. This keyboard, if you can hear a clicky sound when I type, that's deliberate. I even like the clicky sound, so I could have been using a more silent keyboard, but I like it when it shows like I'm actually typing. The problem here is that the IME, the system that creates like the conversion from the, let's call it the Latin script, like the R letters, or ABCs, to Japanese or other languages, but especially for Japanese, is very rudimentary. It's like you get a much better experience typing Japanese on your phone with a good keyboard app than you get on the computer. A computer is really feels like it's a decade old. And it impresses me because I use Google IME, is the system that Google developed for that. And Microsoft, even though I use Windows, Microsoft actually owns one of the best systems on the mobile space, and that's SwiftKey. SwiftKey is like amazing. I've been using that on Android for the last, I don't know, 7 years. And I used to use that on iPad too, but the iOS version kind of got, I don't know, just they abandoned for a while now, so it's not as good. So ironically, when I use my iPad, I often use Gboard. I use the Google alternative, but no, on my phone I use SwiftKey and it's amazing. And Microsoft bought it like 4 years ago and they did nothing to bring that to Windows. And it's like, okay, it is a bit disappointing. Anyway, no side talk anymore. Let's go back to the transcription. So Hanabi, fireworks. Again, uchiage. Uchiage event comes from like utsu, to fire, to like let loose. Let me just show here on the dictionary because I think it's better. Because, so yeah, the term they use is launch or end, like in a theatrical run, which is contradictory. I always thought that it was like Launch is supposed to be the premiere, not the finale, but for a theatrical run, it is uchiage. Closing party again for the theater show. But language has those things, like it's like awful. Awful and awesome pretty much are supposed to mean the same things. We just made up different words because we decided to take one to be a bad thing and the other to be good. And then we played with the meaning of the words. Okay. I'm not a prescriptivist, but I do find funny what we do with words sometimes. It's like, oh, it's not, there's no, so it's ageru. So going to going to set off the fireworks. So yutori ga aru nara atashira I just saw that I made a mistake. It's aru. Why did I stop? Oh yeah. Oh, this one I don't know. That one is going to require some actual looking for. So let's go back to the dictionary. So it has like has this like, let's delete this. So it has that roof. But it's the one with the extra dots. So yeah, that's a separate radical. What else does he has? Oh, so it has like the 4 scribbles at the bottom, like fish. Yeah, it's the first one. 11 strokes here. Yeah, it is absolutely it. So let's find out. Oh, it's shomin. Shomin. Okay. As in common people, ordinary people. I don't see this character a lot, but that's a very common word. This is like, that's like meat and potatoes. That's a very, very common word. So, atashira shomin no. Oh, guess what? Another word that I don't remember. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to go back to the dictionary. Yeah. I really need to practice this. I'm so rusty. I mean, at least my search patterns are better now. Not taking as long to search for them again. Has like the spring kanji at the bottom, but and it has like, okay, this like the sun. I'm going to bet it is because it is too small. It's one of those cases where it's not meant to be legible enough if you're not familiar with it. I was not briefly, but for a while was a graphic design major, and while I definitely am a very horrible graphic design, I didn't finish, so I think it's this one. Let's just use, I'm an awful graphic designer, to be honest, but I learned a few things, and one of the things I learned a lot was legibility, trying to make things more legible. And that's why I even revised some of my ideas about how I'm going to stream this. I'm going to say Japanese people have very, very tolerant standards with legibility. I was like, No, that's not just familiarity. Familiarity. It's like, no, you really, really have to be very tolerant because that is barely legible here. Like this character on the actual game. So okay, it's kure, so it's like sunset or sunfall. This word I never saw before. Never in the sense end, close, year end, sunset. It's like, I think it's like a metaphorical sunset, not literal, but yeah. I'm awful, Mariana. Thank you. But like graphic design is really not what I'm about. It's like I think it might have been another word. Let me just check here. Oh, it's kurashi. Ah, okay. I made a mistake here with the dictionary. I actually thought it was kure, but it was kura, so it's like kurashi is actually way of life, living, livelihood, circumstances. So, okay, going back to the... But that's like the one thing that I got out of the course. Like I learned a lot of things that I'm not going to use professionally, but I mean, not going to make a living out of it, but really help me with my day-to-day life. Kashi nasai. Yote ne. Okay. Let me just review, see if it's like all correct. Let's hear the audio again.
だといいけど、花火を打ち上げるゆとりがあるなら、あたしら庶民の暮らしをどうにかしなさいよってね。
Yeah, I think it's all correct. So let's move on. Let's go back to the next one. And Natsumi is still being a big bummer. Don't be a bummer, dude. Why do you look like that? Why are you so sad? Oh, no. That's just really misreading here. So it's ima o yari. Okay, is that like from Sugi? Oh, it is. Sugoshiten. Oh. Okay, this might be something that I'm finding out for the first time here. I never made this connection, but I'm interested. Let's take that to the dictionary because I think that might be like a tiny epiphany here for me. Oh, sugosu, to pass time, to spend, to overdo, to take care of it. Because I know sugiru, but I never saw this verb like specifically sugosu. So sugiru, yes. To take care of, to overdo. Okay. Yeah, that's a new verb for me. That's going in the newsletter. Let's go back to the transcript. Izure. Okay. Two characters I don't recall. One of them I think I know the second one, but the other one is kind of new to me. Let's go back to the dictionary then. And let's use the radical search. So it has the stone one. I don't remember if there's like a neat stone here. Let me just look. Yeah, there is. And what else? So it has like this. No, it's not this. So it's not like, it's like kare. So it's like support. I should probably learn the proper names of those radicals. I learned them by shape. I never really studied the characters because it's like, yeah. So I kind of made nicknames for a lot of them. And some of them are based on kanji in which they appear. Some are from wanikani, some are from other stuff. Anyway, this one is in it. It's this here. Let's find the other word. So the other word has like the thread. How many strokes does he has? I'm bad at this again. I missed last week's stream because my internet connection was like very unstable, and I was like, not going to stream like that. I'm just going to lose the broadcast. But I let myself get rusty again at this search. So it has like foot, maybe has like 4 strokes or 5. Anyway, I think it has this one. No, not this exactly. It has just 4. Okay, it's this. And what else? So it has like the lid. Not this one, this one. Okay, it's here. It's this. Okay, new word that's going on the newsletter. That's hatan. Failure, collapse, breakdown, breakup, bankruptcy. So let me put this after I finish this this sentence. I'm going to take a quick break, but not really. We're just going to make a small interruption in the transcription, and I want to share something with you guys. So mirai o, and I don't think I know that verb either. So okay, just one more. He has like the knife, and he has like this. I think it's this one. Yeah, looks like it. Ran, nai. So it's like guru. Oh, it's guru, but it's with another kanji, so it probably has like a different meaning, has like a nuance. Oh yeah, usually for creating, it's here, like the nuance. Let me see if there's like other ones. Yeah, there's only this one here. But yeah, it's guru. So it's tsukuranai to. But it's with this kanji. So, okay, let's do what I promised. Let's take a small break and do a side activity. I didn't even change the screen. I'm sorry. Like I wrote here on the transcript, but let's go back. And that's my word game. I say mine like it is, like I did it. No, I didn't do this one, but I do play it from time to time. Actually, I play it daily on the Discord with some people there. Like Kuro's one of them, and the other is Giosono. He's not here today, but this one is really hard, and I just wanted to. I saved it to play on stream. Let's see how well I do. This one is so hard that sometimes I take pauses. I just like, okay, I ran out of ideas. I'll go back later. Let's start. Like, I like this to be my opener. So I go Tetsuda. So Tetsuda, usually my opener because it has two. And like, I think it's like a good, I suppose I could go with Taskeru too, but it's like, let's try Janai. Oh, that is a she. Ja. I'm not used to typing like this, so it's, sometimes it takes me a while to find the characters. Okay, we already know that it finishes in Nai, so I don't think they do negatives here, so let me check for something. Nai. Oh, it's not. You didn't play. I'm sorry. I'm spoiling it for you. It's okay. It's so it's like 9 at the end, but it's not. It's probably not a negative. I don't think they accept negatives, so. Let me see if they accepted like a negative. Okay, and then I wasn't. Let's try with another verb. I'm running out of options here, but oh no, they absolutely do not accept like they will not accept that. So okay. This one is hard. Maybe Shika? I don't think it works like this, but I'm going to try. Shikanai? No, it's not. That is like the worst scenario in any word like Wordo like that you might find. It's when you start, you find like the end or the beginning and you try everything and nothing works. It's absolutely the most frustrating of all like circumstances. So it's like, oh, let me try. Suku. It really is going to make me test like every single word I know until I get it wrong. I don't think it will let me, but let me just try. No, it doesn't let negatives of like straight up verbs. No, it doesn't. So I think I shouldn't try Motanai either. Oh, Ta is already crossed over, so... Okay, I'm struggling here. I already covered most of them, but... Oh, Ku is already covered, so it's not Kurenai. Speaking of which, where are the R's? So it's not Kurenai. I know. Frustrating. Frustrating. No hints, no nothing. I hate when I just get like part of the word and I just have to think about like all of them. So no, it's not going to be a verb. They don't let the verb negatives, so... Oh! You want to give me a hint? Give me a hint. Give me a hint. That today doesn't count. Give me a hint. So go ge Suses. Oh no, Chitsu. Oh. Oh, that might be possible. Let me try. Where are the S's? So oh, but I used to right at the beginning. It's like my first word I just used to already discard the tsu because tsu is so common, especially because this includes the small tsu as like it's all under the same banner, so it doesn't work. But thank you. It gave me like at least a booster. By the way, let me drink some water. No problem. Any help is appreciated. I'm going to take a break from this and I'll return to it soon. Not soon. Eventually. Let's go back to the transcription and just actually continue here the process. But I think it's good exercise, so it counts as study too. So, okay, where were we? So, let's advance to the next page. So, Natsumi. Oh, it's... okay, so let's open like that, double ellipses again. Te anta ni itemo shoganai. I thought about that word, but it was like, no, too many characters. Shoganai. I was like, nah. ないか. But wait. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I'm going to go back. Wait just a second. Oh no, she's is covered already, and Kai as well, because I remember, why did I discard Shikata Nai? It's like, why? And I was thinking, did I have a reason? Because I discarded Shogunai and discarded Shitaka. Shitaka. Shikatanai. That's also too many words, too many letters. I'm just being a goof today. Anyway, let's go back to the transcription. I need to update the music, by the way. I need to expand the playlist. It's getting too repetitive between streams, but I did what I could today. I'm going to improve the stream every week. Every week I'm going to grab something to make it better. Anyway, let's move. She... Oh, no. She... Oh... Is this supposed to be... It's not this. Might be. No, I'm going to look it up. I'm not going to guess the verb. Verbs with this like low kanji, there's sometimes can be elusive, so let's try kudaru and see. Uro shite. Oh yeah, it is orosu. Yeah, I thought it might be. Kudaru was to the okurigana didn't match, but yeah, I thought it might be. Anyway, orosu means to take down, to bring down, to lower, to drop off, but that's usually with another character. That's like with this. Usually to just lower, it's with this one, like shita. So orosu. Orosu. There's shite here. Okay, another. Starting to get another character that I don't know. Toshite. Let's do a radical search. So it has water here. So water, I think, has like 3 or 4 strokes. Yeah, it's 4 strokes. And it has day. Yeah, it's this one. Mi, shi, me. Oh, fumishimeru. Okay, this is one that I had no idea. Never saw this verb. I think I saw this kanji before, but I didn't study it. Step, to trample, to carry through, to appraise. I'm going to add to my list. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to add this to my list, but this word, very uncommon. At least I never came across. First time. Fumishimeru. Fumishime. In this case, gisoku no. Is this what? Like kankaku? It's not. Okay. I'm going to look up another word. Not going to type it at random. Kankaku. Yeah, it doesn't deliver it, but delivers the first part. So let's just do a radical search for the other one. And it has like mushi on it. So how many characters does mushi has? How many strokes actually? I think it might be 6. Yeah, it's 6. And he has like angle on it. Just going to eyeball it because it can't be too big. I'm just going to go here at the brute force method. Yeah, brute force is not really working. Oh, it's here. Kanshoku. Oh yes. Oh yes. I forgot this word, but I absolutely studied it. Kanshoku. Feel, sensation, texture, at least. Yeah. So he's testing his leg. Kanshoku. Oh. Tashikameta. Okay. I think I forgot this one. This is one of those that I feel like every time I have to look up, I'm embarrassed, but let's just be humble. Is it here at the beginning? That's like arrow inside. I think I just skipped it. Oh, it's this one. And this one, I think it's Setsu from season. Let's try here. Kisetsu. Yeah. Oh yeah, that word is in my the newsletter. A great advertisement for my newsletter. This is my first day, everyone. I need to review the words from time to time, but yeah, it's joint, like elbows, knees. So it's kansetsu. Ga. Okay, I know the characters, don't know the words. It's opposing characters, opposing ideas. Sometimes they combine to form a word, but yeah. Tasho. A little, somewhat, slightly, to some degree, to an extent. Okay, this one is good. Tasho. I should study it. amount, quantity, number. Yeah. By the way, how's the music volume? Is it too high, too low? I think this is too high. And I think this is too low. So I'm leaving at around this. But if it needs any adjustments, you guys let me know. So, ta sho wa nameraka ni natta. Okay. Thank you. Feedback is always welcome. Let's go to the next
いい
scene.
天気ね。絶好の潜水日和。早速始める？
Oh, it's okay. Catherine. Tenki. Yeah, that one was really easy to listen to also, but don't remember this one. Don't remember this one. Don't want to repeat. So I'm just going to type the final one. Sasoku Hajimeru. And let's fill the middle. I don't want to listen again before I transcribe this one. But after I transcribe, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm just going to go outside. I'll be back in like 4 minutes, but let's do this here. I finally made a be right back screen, so I have that now. Power. Bam. Okay, I think I need to go to the dictionary. So let's just... going to look a bunch of words all at once now. Not a bunch, like 2 words. But a lot of characters. So this one... it has like color too. Color is here, so okay. This one is from Oko no Mi. So Seko. No, Seko. Best, ideal, perfect. Okay. Before we type that, I'm just going to type that real quick. Just so I don't forget. So Zeko no. Okay, that one is going to need a search too. Let me drink some water. My lips are getting... lips and mouth getting too dry. That's like really bad for microphone technique. Getting low on mana. My cup is empty, so I have my mana bottle. I have 2 thermoses with me. I have a blue one like this and I have a red one. Those 2 are identical except for the color. So I call this one the mana and the other one's health, the health thermos. Anyway, I do, like, after I fill this, actually after I use this, I put this in my cup, and this cup is useful because it also has a lid, so you can just left it filled and use it from time to time. It's very practical, has a tiny lid on it. Really good for tea too, if you want to keep it like not warm, but if you don't want the temperature to get cold too quickly, it's a very good cup for tea in my opinion. Anyway, let's finish this character here. So, has sun on it. I think it is sun. Yeah, it's complete. And it has water. And it's the decomposed water. It's not the full one. And those are, they look like people, but definitely not this. Anyway, I think it's this one here. So it's this and Izu. Look it up. And Sensui. Oh, diving, submerging, going underwater. So yeah, makes sense. Good word. Now I'm afraid there's like maybe one composite here that I don't know. Let's try here. Let's just try something here. Sensui. Just put it in the transcript because there's like this is Nichi and Shiru. No, it's not Shiru. It's like Wa as in Japan, as in Wagaki, which is, you can hear the flute. It just made me think of Shakuhachi. Wow, this is a new word that's kind of useful, and it's a teji I didn't know, but it is kind of useful because I heard this word, but I didn't know I wrote it like that. So hiyori, it's weather, climatic conditions, fine weather. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the transcript then. So I already wrote some of the new words, so it's like sensui here, and it's like zenko. So it's oh sorry, I have to go back to this. Hiyori da wa. Let's hear the line one more time. Log.
いい天気ね。絶好の潜水日和だわ。早速始める？いい天気ね。絶好の潜水日和だわ。早速始める？
Okay, so I'm going to take like a very quick break. And to be honest, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 2 to 4 minutes, and we can resume from that. So far we have broadcast for over an hour. I'm trying to reach close to 3 today. Let's see if I can do it. Anyway, be right back and see you guys soon. go back. Hi. This was kind of awkward. And yes, I kind of already expected to mess it up. It was the first time I used the whole scene, so let me adjust my chair. The floor is not super even, so it's hard to adjust. Anyway. Okay, let's continue with the transcription here. So, Natsumi. Why do I write it like that? I know it's when I write Sue, it's already here in the options. Anyway, let's start here. Is this Asameshi? It looks like it, but yeah. Kind of legibility really is a problem. I think the text is too small. So Asameshi kurai kuwasete kureyo. De kara, not this e, it's this. Ite kara kizuku. So ya kuwarete shimatte mo nakata. Okay. I'm really looking forward to more characters appearing on screen, because so far it's a lot of just him talking and it's very silent. It sucks, but it is like how they operate with a lot of main characters in those games.
Konnichiwa.
Oh! The game heard me! The game heard me! I didn't anticipate this. I wasn't rehearsing. The game knew what I wanted and it delivered. Yay! Okay, I'm happy now. So let's try it. This is someone's voice here. Dareka no koe. Ko and very. Wait, let me just commit this and then type the ellipsis and then the other ellipsis. So, konnichiwa. Let's see who is. Kyasarin to wa betsu no koe ga kondo wa is this fune no soto kara kikoeta. New character. New environment too. Let's see the game.
Natsuku.
Oh, she knows me. So I can see the game now, because it's like I was de-emphasizing the actual scenes happening in the game. But this is actually a good reminder that I should from time to time just like show the whole game like this. I wasn't doing it too much. I need to get into the habit. I need to program that into my stream deck too. So anyway, let's go back to transcribing, and it's going. Guys, I'm not weird. I framed it like this because of the text. I'm not weird, I swear. I'm a little weird, but not that kind of weird. I'm in a stable, committed relationship. Okay, her name I don't know how to write. So I'm going to assume that is like well, let's just do the characters. So it's Mizu is the first. We're going to need a dictionary for that because like I don't know all the characters in her name. The dictionary screen is actually covering the whoever's speaking. That's bad. So okay, I'm going to alternate from time to time, but it's like, okay. Please bear with me. I didn't anticipate this. This is the first time I test this scene, and now the scene is covering the name of the speaker. I was careless. Anyway, let's try do a radical search, and let's try to be fast so it doesn't affect you guys so much. So it has like this at the top, and it has like tree at the bottom. Where's the tree? Okay, has this. Oh, it's not tree, it's like I think it's this. So it's like Mizu, this, and he has like warning and it's like okay, and also the flowers on top. So like this, that's her name. Let's look for names here. Okay, so it might be I think the last character might be her given name, so I'm going to temporarily exclude. I'm going to, by the way, I should probably type that into the transcript. Sorry, I'm being clumsy right now. It's an unforeseen situation. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. But let's look up as a family name. I think I might have the wrong character here. I think I have the wrong character. I'm going to look it up. I think I have two that are correct, but the one from the middle is incorrect. So let's go back to here. So it's not this, it's this one that I have the problem with. And it looks nice, but it's not it. And I can see it's not it now. So, okay. Let's try. Again, it has like the roses on top. It looks like, and it has the tree on bottom. But I think it's simpler. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's more like what I call the cleats. Because it looked like a football cleat. So let me just copy and paste this one and try. Okay, didn't find with this. Let's test this as a Mizuna, or yeah, Mina or Mizuna, but it's Mizuna because I think it is her family name. And we're going to look for the other one. Anyway, they're about to say the name, but I think it's a good exercise to get yourself like used to seeing a name and trying to engage with it before somebody introduces you. But yeah, so let's add the other one. Let's just look for the other one rather. Tomoe. That's a good one. Didn't know Hajime could be female. Honestly, I like Jusho, but for names, it's not the best. You guys couldn't see me looking up. Jusho.org is not the best reference for names. I actually like some of the other dictionaries I have, but it's good enough. Anyway, I think that's her name for now. That's how I'm going to write. It's going to be Mizuna, and it's going to be... Let's just go with Tomoe. I like that name. Until we find out more about her. Anyway, let's go back to the transcript. So now she has a name and she knows you. So Natsuku. Oh, this one. And stretch out like this. That's kun.
寝てるのかな。呼び鈴つけてくんないかな。
Okay, let's see. I'm just going to copy and paste her name until we hear somebody say it out loud. Now I think it's the best choice. Oops, let me just convert like this. I think it's more efficient. Okay, so she said Neteru no kana. Oh, I added a stop that I didn't. Neteru no kana yobirin? Yeah, obirin. Tsuke te kunai. Kunai kana. Oh, kana. And it's a small at the end. So let's just look up this word. I think that's like a doorbell. I mean, that's why I remember, but I think it might be, there might be better words for this in like in this context. Yeah, it's a buzzer. Buzz better word. But yeah, yobirin. Let me go back to the pure screen of the game so you guys can see. Anyway, I'm just going to type this out. You guys don't need to see me type Catherine for, I don't know, all the game, all the time. And it's just like pretty much just phonetical here, so it's like... Say her name. Just make my life easier. Say her name. Say her name. After they say her name, I'm going to go back and try to play the Wordle game. I'll try to play it at least. I don't think I'm going to beat that game today, but it's like, let's go back to transcription and so Natsu. And it was not. That was I should have showed the full screen. Like her reaction was funny. She was just that it. Anyway, I'm going to type this without showing for a while because it pretty much like it is what it says in the box. Until I finish this little bit here. Double ellipses. Dare. Exclamation question mark.
あんたこそ誰よ
No, who are you? Let's go again, Catherine. Let's do the transition briefly before I move to the new screen. Anta koso dare yo. Let's fade back before I advance.
夏くんのお友達の上白みなもです。
Oh, it is her given name. It is Minamo. Okay. It's her whole given name. It's not like it's not like a family name and a given name. It's not her full name. It's just 3 words in her given name. I'm not used to those, but I mean, they're common enough. It's just me that was. Anyway, let's transcribe that. So it's Mina. Oh? Footigan is too small for me to read. Let's just hear her say again.
夏くんのお友達の上白みなもです。
Yeah, it's Minamo. Okay. I'm going to find a better way of typing that, but okay, let's go back. Minamo. And that name, as we look for it, it's even in like the dictionary on, at least not on Jisho. So we're going to have to type it the hard way, which is to go character by character. So how about we do that on the dictionary then? And let's identify the characters and have some fun with it. So we're going to fade to the dictionary screen now and let's see. So this one is water. The first one's very obvious. So the mi comes from it. Let's just see those two. So, okay. This one, very worth studying. This one, kind of very specific. I think I might still have the wrong character here. Oh, I think I have the wrong character. I think I forgot to copy the correct one. Oh, so yeah, this is something I copy and pasted and copy pasted wrong. It's not the character. Let's look for it here. So it has the, again, it has the, what I refer as cleats. It has like tree at the bottom. At the top it has what I call flowers or grass. And it is this one. So let's see how you read that one. So it's sai as side dish, or na as in vegetables, as in green vegetables. Okay. So it's mizu, like mizuna, like we found that time. Yeah. And the final one is, that's right, Minamo. Yeah, you don't find it like that so easy, but Mizu na. And it does appear. So I have to just see what is the best way of typing the final one. So let's just correct the transcription here a little. Every time I type her name wrong, I'm Izuna. I'm just fixing. Just one more. Okay, and then we have another character that it's for her name. So I think after I start typing enough, it's not going to be a problem. So it's from, oh, moyashi, like the bean sprouts. Okay. Like moe. Okay. Moegi. Okay. I got it. So, okay, let's type it out. Okay, back to the transcript. Let's return. I was just fixing here. So, Mizu na. Let's try moe like this. And yeah, it appears. But it's like Minamo, her name. It's Kamishiro, I think. No. Let me hear her say it. That's one of the reasons I say don't trust Furigana. It's like, it is very often very hard to read. Too small. No, 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 no. I don't want to save that one. Come back here. Let's log. I just pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Kamishiro. Okay. So let's just go and transcribe. Okay. Ito. Very common filler words. Natsu no otomodachi no Kamishiro. Let me see if there's like a quick option. There is. So it's Minamo desu. Okay. Let's go. Let's show the screen and advance. Okay. Let's transcribe this one and then we'll take a break and try to finish the game. So okay, we go. Kyasarin. Aitsu to Tomodachi nanka itanda. Okay. Let's take a quick break here and before we move on, even though just got excited because we have characters talking, let's just go back to the word game and let's see if I can finish. If anybody wants to help, I'm accepting hints because it's like, really, really not sure what I can do here. Sometimes I just put a word just to see if it makes sense. But nice. I mean, there are a lot of words that have nai, but I already crossed out a lot of words, a lot of the letters that I can use. So yeah, I usually think about negatives, and that's the trap. Because I can go like here, dekinai, and I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. So negatives are kind of a trap. And I hate when I figure out the end, because the end always makes me think, oh, I'm going to look up all the words, I'm going to think about all the words in my brain, and then like I'll find something in the category. And sometimes not even part of the category, so I think it might be an idiom like shikatanai, but nah, that is too long, but something like that. Let's go word per word. It could be... Nah, it's not going to be that. E. Negatives it's not going to accept, so ki, ke, ga, igu. Yeah, it's not going to be one of those. Ge, go, zo. Yeah, shikanai already used, matanai already used, sukunai already used, abunai, janai. No, that's not. I is already used, so it's not a C. Going to be it, but let me just use it just to exercise. It's not. But it's not even going to be like that. I mistyped it. Ma is not the second word like I was thinking. Oh, so the second letter. So Yeah, I think I'm going to give up for now. Let's go back to the actual game here. Let's show the game before we continue.
お姉さんは一体
Okay, let's transcribe. Okay, so her name, let's write it like that. Ano One-san wa itai
私ね愛人
Ah, she's just messing with her. Catherine Atashi? Ne Aijin? Wow, that word is so low down the line. Did I mistype? No, I didn't. I noticed that some of the most uncomfortable words the IME kinda wants to hide so you don't use by accident. Or doesn't want you to use, but that one is easy. It's just love and hito. So it's like, let's show the full screen because I'm expecting a reaction. Okay, so if you didn't know how to spell, that's how you do it. Let's just transcribe. It's not here, it's here. E G Double exclamation question mark. Very frazzle over that. Okay, he's back. So, not... Is it Natsumi or Natsuki? I think it's Natsuki. Yeah, I think I'm thinking Natsumi because that's the character of an anime I saw earlier with my partner. So I kinda have that on my mind, but I don't think it was that. I dropped some frames earlier. There was probably something with the connection, but it was very minor. I mean, dropped like 411 frames, but still minor. Anyway, let's transcribe. Chigao. But he didn't use any kanji, so let's just do it as he did. Fuho. Okay. I don't know how to type that, but I understood. Let's go for the dictionary. We're going to find that out. So let's cut to dictionary screen, and so it's fuho, as in illegal, and it's like, and that one is from like new, from entering. What is the word for it in English now? It's clandestine, like. Let's go part by part. So this, then this, and that. So that's the word. Trespassing, intrusion. Okay. Fuho jinyu. Fuho shinyu. Oh yeah. Akano tanin is also an expression that I'm not familiar with. Fuho shinyu. Okay. Let's try. Aka no tanin. That's an expression that's new to me. Oh, complete stranger. That is good. I never heard this one. Anyway, let's go back to the transcript. Fuho shin yu shita aka no tanin da. That's a new expression for me.
つまりどういう関係なの？
Mizu o as in moe. Oh, that's not it. Where are the periods? Okay, here. And then make them into ellipses. Sumari. Doyu kanke nano. Let's change to full screen because wrong screen.
ただのビジネスパートナーよ。
Okay, I was expecting a reaction, something bigger. Anyway, let's go back to the transcription. So, Catherine is tada no bi ji ne su pa to na Okay, that one's easy enough. Let's advance. Okay, I think that's an expression I don't know. I'm just going to check the dictionary just for a little. So it's nani no yo like this. Or it's nano. I don't really understand the use here, but I'll look it up. Yeah, Anyway, live for almost 2 hours. I don't think I'm going to make the 3 hours that I intended. I don't think it's not even that I don't have the energy to, is that I don't think I'm carrying the stream as well as I wanted. So there's no point in keeping it too long. I'll do it better next week. But I'll do a few more screens, and then I think it's going to be more exciting next week, and because it has more characters, it has more voices. So Nani. Oh, let me change to the transcript. So yeah, as I was saying, I think it's going to be more interesting to follow in the next week. Mizu. Because there are more characters, more interaction, and honestly I could go on for another hour, but I'd rather end at 2.5 or a little before that than do something that is like low energy, not really driven. Oh, they go to school together, I suppose. Okay. He's too old for her, I think. Mizuna. Yeah, this way of typing her name is a bit clumsy, but it works. That's cool. Gaku Iko.
転校してきてから一度も登校してないよね。
Oh, okay, transfer, okay. Let's write her name again. Mizu. I think maybe when the same character is talking, I shouldn't just like keep posting the name, but for now I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll change that in the future. Anyway, tenko shite kite kara. No, that's wrong. Tenko. Let's go as like tenko se. Yeah. Tenko shite kite kara ichido mo. Okay, this one I know, but I don't remember. So dictionary, our good old friend dictionary. Let's do radical search. And he has like the beans at the bottom, so it's like I think it's like already around this range, maybe 4 lines. No, I think 4 lines is too. Yeah, 4 strokes, it might be a little too little. Can't be more than 6 though. Can it? It might be. Oh, it's 7. It's 7 strokes. Okay, so that and this. So that. Oto gakko. Toko. Attendance. Oh, okay. So the first character is from Ascend. Oh, it's from Noboru. Oh, that's what I recognize, but I didn't know that word. I really need to study a little more, but I was so busy making stuff that I was neglecting study. So Ichidomo. Let's go back to the transcript. Ichidomo. To ko shite nai yo ne. Let's just go back to the game. Okay. And transcribe. Ore ga nani ka kotaeru mae ni Catherine, before I could respond, Catherine says. And what?
坊やはね、働かなきゃいけないの。一攫千金のために。ガキンチョは買えんな。
Okay, I like this line. I think I'm going to end at this. And I'll resume for next week. So let's just finish. Let's wrap this up. Catherine. Before I actually learned the kanji for this word, I used to think this came from just English. It's like boya, like boy. But no, it's not. It's actually really just old school Japanese. It's just like, felt like a weird word. Like felt too similar to the meaning, but not really unique enough for me to suspect it was like OG Japanese. Hatarakana kya ikenai no. Okay, that one I don't recognize, but so let's use the dictionary. It's been a while. So the first one is ichi. Let's change this for like do a radical search and okay, this one's going to be hard. I'm finding it very hard to read. Almost illegible, but I think I can recognize a few of the radicals, so let's go by that. We start with this one, and I think it's this at the very bottom, so it might be this one here. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is this, like 23 strokes. Really hard to read. One grab. Ikkaku. Let's listen to the line. I just want to listen.
坊やはね、働かなきゃいけないの。一攫千金のために。ガキンチョは買えんな。坊やはね、働かなきゃいけないの。
Oh,
一攫千金のために。ガキンチョは買えんな。
Yeah, it's right at the bottom. I didn't notice, but it's Yoji Jukugo. It's like a four-word compound that is like an idiom. So it's like, that is going to be really nice on the newsletter. I'm happy I made this far.
坊やはね、働かなきゃいけないの。一攫千金のために。ガキンチョは買えんな。
一攫千金のためにガキンチョは買えな? I'm supposed to type this. I mean, I could type this, but I don't know how to read this. So let's hear her say it one more time.
坊やはね、働かなきゃいけないの。一攫千金のために。ガキンチョは買えんな。
買えんな. Okay. Kaena. Let's try it like this. Kaeru. Must be like a dialect thing or just like a grammar point that I haven't seen yet, because this is not familiar to me. Oh, by the way, I was typing and I didn't even show the transcript, but it's like, yeah. Anyway, let's save here. Save. Yeah, saving is really, really important. So let's overwrite the first one. I wasn't even showing that, like, let me change the screen a little bit. Yeah, so it's saved here and we're going to resume this next week. So let's talk a little, before I wrap this up, let's talk a little about like plans and what you guys can expect from the coming days, because I do have a few things going on. Let me do something here. I did post like a list of things that I want to do, so I want to read that list. Just a second. Not really going to display it, though I might. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on the screen anyway. Let's go like this and done. So I made a tiny calendar that's like upcoming stuff that I'm working on. Today my goal was to resume live streaming on Mondays. I really did not want to miss the broadcast. Last week I had internet problems, which I have since fixed, so I'm back. The calendar now dictates like this. I'm going to do today the object was done. Something that I didn't list was overhauling my Ko-fi page. And Ko-fi is where I'm going to like centralize all my content. There are going to be two places where you can go for that. One is going to be my Ko-fi page, which is more passive if you just want to lurk or to just like gather. I'm going to start posting everything there starting tomorrow, including the newsletter updates and all. It's all going to be there. Also from Twitter, but I cannot put everything on Twitter because of obvious limitations. So one place is going to be Ko-fi and the other is going to be my Discord server. So if you want in, leave a comment, because right now I'm not promoting. I'm starting to promote it heavily a few days from now. So on the schedule, it's like tomorrow I'm going to update the vocabulary newsletter. So vocabulary newsletter is from this, what I just transcribed. and I'm going to gather all the interesting words, put the definition, put the reading on, and you guys can use that however you feel like it. I'll make it into a Twitter thread, and then I'll post it as a newsletter. Once it is a newsletter, I'll put it on my Ko-fi page, so it's easier to look for it. 2 days later, I actually start a daily activity on my Discord server. So far, Discord server is kind of just like mostly my friends, and there's nothing really going on. So I want to use this as a way of engaging the community. And we can do like a daily activity together. I'll do it on my own if nobody will join me until somebody feels like joining me. No pressure, but I'm going to start doing it every day. On the 10th, I'm going to start every day picking a webcomic, one 4-panel comic, and translating the whole thing. And it's going to be Tomo-chan wa Onanoko, which I meant to do it live on the stream, but I feel like it's not the best medium to try to do translation, and I kind of wanted to do like a group effort. I didn't really want to do it on my own. I can, but I think doing it as a group effort is more interesting. So it's also going to be kind of like a book club, except it's just like 4 panels. If you're studying Japanese, you can join. It's like at any level you can contribute. I'm going to transcribe the comics so it's easier to read. It's actually already transcribed, the first one I already put there, but I'm going to start doing that on the 10th. And next week, after the live stream, I'm going to start promoting the first short videos. Not short, but the videos that are actually watchable, non-live videos that are actually watchable. So there's going to be videos about kana, mostly hiragana at first, and kanji. The kanji videos, at least at the beginning, I plan on releasing 2 a week, maybe 3 if it is a really good week. Hiragana, it's going to be 1 a week because honestly, I'm doing this. I'm not going to say I have to, but I kind of have to. I mean, it's always bad when you get like a fresh beginner and the first thing you have to do when they come to you or your channel or your medium is say, oh, go somewhere else because this is too beginner for us. We're not dealing with that. I want to have that in the channel, but I'm going to do it slowly because I assume most people who are going to be looking for my videos are already familiar with this. But every week, 1 video about hiragana. The first one is going to be the vowels, and I'm going to try to teach with words, which I think is like the best method. So 10 words, like a consonant group. The first one, no consonants, just vowels. And that's it. Like, there are other things I want to do, like, oh, of course, the next Tuesday, I want to start publishing videos, the short videos, the 1-minute videos, and then it's going to be TikTok, Instagram, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. It's all the same videos, but cross-posted. So I'm going to post the same thing. You don't need to follow everywhere. Though if you want to follow, I always welcome, but it's not really necessary. I'm also expecting to post them on Twitter. Every time I stream, I plan on putting those there. I'm really serious about this. I don't know if how I come across. Let me just transition to this. I don't know how I come across, but I'm really that serious about creating really good content. I started with the live stream because I wanted to give people a chance to know me first. It's really hard when you don't have a reputation, when people don't know you, and you don't have any kind of certification. I was going to take my certification test last December, but during the time you sign up for the test, during the period that you sign up for the test, it was the time that we had like the Delta coronavirus variant spread, and it was like My fiance at the time, she was like, no, don't go, because I actually can't take the task where I live. I have to travel to another state. I have to take like a 3 or 4 hour flight to go there, maybe grab a hotel and stay there overnight. And like I said before, if you saw the beginning of the stream, like I could take N3 and pass, or I could try to cram and maybe get N2. I could cram for 3 months and get N2. I think that would be like a very high chance that I would fail, but I think I have like 30% chance of getting N2. Right now, I think I'm more or less N3, like kind of less, because I'm coming from a break, but I'll get better. Like I think there's already measurable progress. If you saw me streaming the first 2 days I did it, and you compare it to now, it's like there's measurable, observable progress. And I'm going for that. I'm going to improve much more. If I take this test at the end of the year, if it is safe for me to travel, because I didn't want to get on a plane, and I mean, by the time I had to sign up, I didn't even have my second shot of the vaccine. I only had the first one. So I wasn't so sure it's going to be safe. But if I feel like it's safe, at the end of the year, I'll go there, I'll take my certification, and I hope I can pass. Then the aim for the end of the year is N2. Now, I'm very derisive when I talk about certification, like the JLPT model, but I'm one of the few cases where I think I need it. Let me grab some water because I'm talking a lot. Just a second. This is better. So, just to go back on where I was talking about, like, I think I actually need it because people want the accreditation. But because I've live streamed for more than a month and people have seen me online, like on Twitter and other platforms, people kind of have like a general grasp of what I do know and what I don't. So that's good. I needed the introduction. What I'm starting to do now is making my content, because I couldn't do without any kind of like accreditation of people knowing. No reputation, no accreditation. It's like, that would be crazy. Now I can do them and I can start promoting, and I'm going to do that heavily. So February it starts, March is going to reach probably critical mass as I start to branch out from like just the videos about writing and the short videos on like TikTok style videos, and I want to go into more well-researched, well-developed videos. I have a lot of plans for those. I don't want to spoil. I'm excited about those. I hope they're very successful, to be honest, because I kind of need them to be. But that's it for today. Thank you so much to whoever's watched, and like even for a bit just drop by, said a hi. Like all this counts. Like at some point I had like 6 concurrent viewers. Concurrent. Sorry, it's me being tired. The stress in English eludes me sometimes. But I had 6 viewers at the same time at a point. It was like, whoa, that's really good. For somebody who's only been streaming for a month, this is like kind of amazing. And really, I have a bunch of supportive friends. I'm really grateful for them too. Let's just see how well I can make this content that I'm promising to make. I hope I can deliver, but I'm going to work really hard on that. And until then, I mean, I see you guys. Keep studying. We'll meet again next stream on this stream is next Monday. I'm totally botching this, but it's okay. It's my first day. I have a lot of room to grow. Let's see you guys next time.